Making an emergency trip out to the house. There is a giant hurricane about to hit the coast of California.
And everyone is hyping it up.
In more than 25 years, Hilary leaving a path of destruction.
Now that we have that all loaded up and the circle cut, I am following my dad back down to Palm Springs so we can return all that wood at Lowe's. Hopefully we can get a couple $100 back and make some of the money back. If you're interested in like how much something like this costs, let me know and I can tell you guys exactly in the comments down below. But I want to say it's coming in just under $2,000 for this feature. And like I've said before, it probably would have cost like 5 or 6 for somebody to make it. They would have overcharged for wood and then labor. Now I got a 45-minute drive, maybe an hour down to Palm Springs and back. We got that wood all returned. We got $360 back, which is a huge dent. And I was walking around Lowe's trying to get a couple things that we needed, and I realized there's a Home Depot across the street that has everything. I didn't know this, but this might be common knowledge, but like they don't sell certain things at Lowe's, like they don't sell rigid tools. It didn't look like. It looks like some things are just a little bit less expensive at Home Depot, so I'm just gonna run across the street to Home Depot. I really need to drive back because I need to sand this. I think I'm just gonna sand the edges of this circle for now and get some more work done on it before the sun goes down. But I do need to get a couple things. So it's like 103 here. What I need to get at Home Depot is Kristen has been asking for a while for me to get her a battery because we have 3 drills and 1 battery. So only one of us can work at a time. She's been asking for a battery, and since we got this money back, it's not free money, I know, but since we just returned $360 worth of stuff, I think I'm going to pick her up a battery so that she can have her own drill and she can help out with projects if she wants to. So that's one of the reasons I'm going to Home Depot. All right, that was the longest trip ever, but I'm back. Here you go.
What we got in here? Did you get a lighter?
No.
Sandpaper? My own battery? Yay! Right at the end of the thing.
This was a big project that I did not want you out in the sun all the time for.
I know.
But now you have your own battery.
Yay!
You know how expensive those are?
How expensive?
$139
Jeez.
for a battery.
Amazing.
Yep.
headed to Britt and Josh's house. We went to dinner with them the other night. They've been to our house. It's time for us to go check out their casita and their whole setup.
So if you guys don't know, Britt and Josh, they do have a YouTube channel. So we'll link them down below.
We got to hold them accountable because we want them to come back on YouTube.
Yes. So basically what they did is they bought a piece of land and built 2 homes on it, the main house and the casita, and they live in the main house and the casita is an Airbnb. So very smart.
Very smart.
Love that tactic. Very excited to see their property. Yeah, it's always like one of my favorite things is to see what other hosts are doing, and I don't know, just like grow our network of people that love this area. And so yeah.
Pretty.
This black fence is really...
What? It doesn't even know where you are. That's why it took us the wrong way.
Took time.
Look how pretty.
It's always the owners. It's always the owners. Cheers.
Cheers. Ice cream o'clock.
What's it called?
Ice cream o'clock.
Ice cream o'clock.
It's 8:15. It's ice cream o'clock. Okay, you guys, so we just got back from Britt and Josh's house. Their house is so cool. We got home and we looked up at the sky. Well, I looked up at the sky while taking the trash cans out, and I was like, oh my gosh, the stars are showing off tonight. So Kristen and I just went and laid on the circular wood structure, the Super Secret Fun project thing. Oh my gosh, it was so cool. It's like you're just in the middle of, like, I could sleep out there tonight. I could.
A little bit of road noise, but not too bad.
Yeah. But just like looking up at the stars, you feel like you're in a snow globe. Like, I'm sorry, my camera cannot capture. It's like taking a picture of the moon. It just does not capture what it's like in real life. So, couldn't share that with you guys, but just know that we just had it. I saw an amazing shooting star with like it had like a tail. I think that was the first one I've ever seen that had like a tail, and it was like 4 seconds long. But yeah, so tomorrow we got to get out of here. So tomorrow we got to get up and pack up and clean and everything.
I got the house pretty good.
Yeah.
Today, but
Yeah, Kristen busted her butt. Yeah, it's been a long trip. All right, see you guys tomorrow. we have the letter. We are done pretty much here.
Yeah.
And we decided to commemorate this moment by putting the letter that Kristen read to you. Although this is not the
final
permanent centerpiece for this, we still want it to go in now because this is the time that we did it. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we'll just put it here. Well, it's down there. We are out of here. Gotta lock the front door. We have guests checking in today. Our cleaner should be here any minute so they can do a full clean behind us, sheets, everything. Finn and Kristen are ready to go. Had to go back and take one quick video of the platform. Until next time, we'll be back for you. Now we got a quick 2-hour drive back to LA. And fun stuff. Thanks for being on this journey with us.
Yo.
So we didn't want to have to do this, but today I'm making an emergency trip out to the house because there is a giant hurricane about to hit the coast of California.
And everyone is hyping it up.
In more than 25 years, Hilary leaving a path of destruction.
Like, we were fine. We were like, oh, it's fine. It's just gonna be some rain. And then our cleaner was like, I might not be able to clean because of the flash flooding. And we were like, what is happening?
Well, I guess in 2018 there was a pretty similar thing, and it actually was really bad, and it like ruined roads and stuff like that. But the main reason that we're concerned is that we put a giant wood circle in the middle of our property, and we did not seal it.
There's nothing on it. It's just raw.
It's raw wood, and I do not want it to get ruined. I don't want it to settle by absorbing in all the water, adding all that weight. So it's Friday. I have to take the day off of work, and I'm driving out to the house to seal this. Luckily we already bought the seal. We just didn't have the time. No. We just didn't have the time last time. So emergency trip. This is what we get for not finishing projects that we start. Oh, and mind you, we have a guest. It's 9 a.m. right now. We have a guest checking out at 11 and a guest checking in at 4. So I have
get all this done before then, and I can't go because I'm covering for him for work.
Yeah. Okay, so I just got off the phone with my dad. Many of you guys know my parents live down towards Palm Springs, which is 50 minutes or an hour away from the Joshua Tree area. And he said that they're expected to get a large, like 3 to 4 inches of rain in like a matter of minutes, supposedly. So he got me thinking that like if this storm is as bad as they say it is, I'm just praying that our house, like, it's safe. The rain isn't really supposed to start until tomorrow night, and luckily we have these guests that are only staying tonight, so no one will be at the house. So I'm thinking that I might move our security cameras a little bit so that I can see more of the land, and just inspect and make sure that the house is okay while we are not there, and then we'll have to go check on it on Tuesday or something like that. So I guess this is, the joys of owning a home in a volatile weather area. But anyways, I got like 45 minutes. I really have to pee. Our guests look like they're packing up their car right now, so they should be out of there by the time I'm there, and our cleaner should be working. So yeah, I think everything should go smoothly today. Knock on wood. I probably shouldn't have said that. Dang it. It is 11:40. Made pretty good time. Now really need to get to work. It's 95 degrees outside. It's gonna be a hot one. But I have waters. I have everything that I need to get this job done. Let's get to work. We'll be is this. Funny enough, Home Depot doesn't sell Thompsons, but we'll be putting on this Olympic water guard. And I watched a bunch of videos on YouTube on the best way to apply this, and it's just with one of these. So I have one of these. So we are going to try and make this work. So, where did I get here? I got here a little before noon. It is 1:30, 1:40. I just finished. I went around the rim. I went around the top, the center. I went up underneath, up on the wood, up underneath, just to give it a nice coat. And I think I'm done. So now I gotta pack up and get out of here. But I think this should be good. It doesn't look like it's gonna rain anytime soon, so should give it some time to dry. But mission accomplished. Oh, look at that. No penetration. You just wipe it right off. Wow. Perfect. Perfect. It didn't darken it. It just darkened it slightly, and you can notice compared to when we laid it down, the color is darker. But I'm glad we didn't end up going with staining a pattern into it, because I don't think it would look as cool. It is about 2:30 right now. Our guests should be here soon. I'm gonna eat some lunch in the car and then hit the road. All right, guys, we did it. It is officially 2:45. SEAL Team 6, which is me, which came and sealed that's what I'm calling myself. SEAL Team 6. I'm exhausted, it's hot. I got some Trader Joe's orange chicken that I am about to scarf down, and then I'm going to head back to LA. It's a horrible time to drive back to LA, but I have nowhere else to go. So that's what it is. So as soon as I left, I called my parents because they were out of town, and after talking to them, I decided to make a special trip to their house because I needed to secure their house, clear the drains, and make sure that everything was ready just in case there was a huge downpour. So that's what you'll see next, is this video that I sent to them. Okay, we got towels lining here. Top and bottom are secured. We got the courtyard. I moved everything away, rolled up the rug, and got pretty much all the leaves up off the ground. So should be good here. Umbrella's down, and puts the pillows over here. So I figured your umbrellas might blow around a little bit. And we got these towels. This is locked. We got these towels here. Top and bottom are locked. Let me know if there's anything else you guys want me to do. So as I was leaving, I decided to look in the rearview mirror, and I saw this crazy cluster of clouds just rolling in over the entire Palm Springs area. And my parents called me on the phone and they said it just started raining. So I made it in perfect amount of time. It poured at their house. I'm so glad that I went and took care of that drain because that atrium would have flooded. And then I just cruised back to LA to ride out the storm with Kristen and Finn, and look at how beautiful this sunset is. Okay, so we just had an experience that we wanted to share with you guys. Chris, do you want to come over here? So far, we have one more booking for the rest of the month. We stayed at our house for 2 weeks. So there was almost 2 weeks that we weren't bookable because we needed to work on the project that you guys have been seeing. So this month is typically the slower month. We had one more guest staying this month. at least so far on the books, and that was like a 3-night stay.
She just messaged us and canceled. She did not ask for her money back, said her mom unexpectedly passed this morning, and so that's really sad.
That's how we knew she wasn't just trying to get like a refund or something.
People don't lie about that, and if they do, man, that is some bad karma.
No, because she wasn't like, I'm gonna need my money back.
She didn't say anything.
She didn't say
except
anything.
I'm canceling right now because my mom just died. We took the liberty to send her money back because we felt that was the best. She probably just messaged us right now.
Yeah.
We felt that was the best.
Because our cancellation policy is, what is it, within 7 days?
I think it's like 14.
Yeah, so she just said thank you so much. But like, I'm hoping that, you know, being a good person will outweigh like the money this month, because we don't need it. They might need it more in that time in their life.
Hopefully that helps them.
It helps them, and you know, hopefully the next time that they want to come out to the area, they'll be like, oh, we should book them because they were nice to us. So,
and they said they want to come back.
just dealing with cancellations is tough. Always use your judgment, because some people will try and get refunds. But I think for us, it was the fact that this person was just like, I don't need a refund.
She just canceled, like, see you later.
Yeah. Just wanted to update you guys with that.
And that's about it.
And that's about it, yeah.
We survived the hurricane.
So it is Thursday, and we have some things to do. We haven't been to the house since the hurricane.
So we gotta go check it out.
What is up, everybody? We are back with a brand new edition, hot and fresh out the kitchen.
Exactly.
Yeah, Finn, how you feeling back there, buddy?
Is he doing a spin?
Yeah, he did a spin move. Okay, he's cozy. We have not been out to the house since the hurricane hit. It was not a hurricane. It was
definitely a huge rainstorm, though. There was flash floods and stuff.
There's a lot of flooding. A lot of the roads got washed out, covered with mud and sand. So we need to go and check on the house, make sure it's okay. Fortunately, we had guests cancel their booking this weekend, and we talked about it a little bit ago. So we're hoping we'll get booked for this weekend, but we just wanted to make sure that it was okay. We could have had our cleaners go and check on it for us, because we do that quite often.
But we know our house inside and out, so if there's anything awry, we will know. And they probably would too, but we just want to make sure with our own homeowner eyes, we're looking at everything that we need to. We need to check the garage.
Water the plants, but more importantly...
We don't need to water the plants.
Inside the house.
Oh, okay, yeah.
More importantly, we are moving on to phase 2 of Operation Super Secret Fun Project thing. And that means we need to stop by some nurseries.
Yay!
On our way out, there's a bunch in Desert Hot Springs, which is down the hill from Joshua Tree. There are a ton of nurseries and a ton of really good deals on plants for the area, and people that have really good expertise in local plants, because we don't know technically what plants will work good in our climate. So like, we could just pick the plants we want and spend all this money, and they might not last. So we want to talk to some professionals and see if they deliver, see what they have. We have a vision in mind, so hopefully we can achieve that. Let's go look at some cactus. Cacti. Yeah, be a doggy. Be a doggy. Kind of in the middle of nowhere.
It's very far.
Yeah. It's always awkward to like film at places like that, so I tried to sneakily film. Not that they wouldn't let me, I'm just awkward.
Yeah.
But learned a lot. Learned that September's a great month to be planting. The guy suggested when the winter comes to put mulch over the roots so that the roots don't freeze. But most of the plants that we're looking to buy are mature. They're ready to go in the ground.
And we learned, how many times a day you should be watering your agave during the summer, and we have been depriving ours. So now I know why they're not growing. But we learned a lot at this nursery, and
We went there because we wanted to know prices and we wanted to know what they had available. Because we didn't know like the names of some of the plants and just what's possible. I'm thinking we'll probably spend around $1,000 on plants.
yeah, if we really want to fill out the area and make it feel like what we want it to feel like.
Yeah.
It's also really crazy to see where all the roads like washed out. It's really sad. Some of the local streets are still really muddy. We just drove by and there was a guy on his tractor and a couple guys on an ATV like trying to get the mud off their road. And even being in Desert Hot Springs, it was kind of sad. There was a road that looked like it was completely washed out. There used to be a stop sign, or there is still a stop sign, and the road is completely mud and rock.
Yeah, the Palm Springs area got hit the hardest, I think, out of all of this storm that we just had. The freeways there are still crews working on clearing the sides of the freeways, but it's pretty bad down there. Oh my gosh, you guys, I called it. Didn't I call it? We got that rain. Look at all of the grass just taunting us.
It's been days.
It's only been a few days, guys. Oh my gosh. And it's all gonna grow in here. You made it. You made it, Finn. You made it.
It's a minute. No jumping. No.
Well, it looks like things did get wet. Not too bad. Right?
Yeah. Even the flooding. This was flooded. That was flooded.
Yeah. You good?
Yeah. That's good.
All right, looks pretty good so far. This area obviously flooded. Oh my gosh, guys. The grass is growing back here. No. We're gonna have to clean it again. I know, right?
No.
Let's see how this held up.
I mean, you can definitely see underneath where the water went through.
Yeah.
But it looks great.
Does it look good? Definitely looks like it has a coat on it.
Yeah, it's nice.
I was worried this would like, no, that's fine.
I think it's good.
Our note is definitely very wet. Remember?
Oh, shoot.
Didn't think about that.
No, we just kind of chucked it in there.
Okay, so now this is the discussion. Where do we put what? Let's screw that one in. Put some screws in around the edges here.
Mm-hmm.
And so now you see what I'm talking about, like putting like raised up dirt
Yeah.
around here, like that.
Like that.
But
Our neighbor.
if we were to do one of those Palos Verde trees,
Mm-hmm.
I think right here, you know,
Yeah, I think we need a couple.
they're $160. Main concern is it just blocks the view of the sun and the mountains. I don't want that.
It's a lot cooler this summer than I think ever before. At least the last 2 summers we've been here.
Yeah, so everything seems to look good. That held up. I was worried things would sink or like things would shift around, but it looks like everything's still functioning. I mean, our fence.
Ongoing saga.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, these chairs are getting a little sun fried.
You should put the pillows out.
Yeah, I might need
Pillows back out on the chairs.
to clean the cowboy tub out.
That's unnecessary.
Cool. Cool. I think we have a plan for how we want to put plants around this area. And it's gonna be beautiful.
Yep.
Expensive, but beautiful. Yes.
Gotta get the weed whacker out.
Weed whacker?
Yeah, I've gotta get rid of some of this stuff before we plant things.
Yeah.
There's a lot of old grass.
Yeah. Love you.
Bye, house. Love you.
Stay classy.